The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers.
Please welcome your 2026 Carolina Panthers.
And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Set to return, it's Chuba Hubbard. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
That was Tedoroa McMillan he was looking for. So second down coming up.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
This is Dowell on second down. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Dumps it off to his running back. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen, as they just showed, on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
On 4th down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. His work begins at the 31. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks, as we see him age, we see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field. That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Manages a gain of 3 there. And the Rams have the 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down from the 42. Stafford now off the play fake. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On second down, a run with Williams. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll throw 3rd and long. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Now a run here with Blake Corum. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Give to Williams from the gun. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A 6-yard gain on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
Rams, first down. It's a gain of 6.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. And he's able to take this ahead, and from the fumble partner, they wind up with a 1st and goal. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game. Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air? Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers, nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Panthers,
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On the toss, here's Dowdle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Kobe Turner.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Young. Completed over the middle. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
Brings up 3rd down.
Young's going to sneak it. And they bring him down around the 34. That goes for a gain of just 1. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Dowdle again. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A 45-yard attempt.
Fitzgerald sends this through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. That one complete to Higbee. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's going to be good for an LA first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And 3 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. It's Stafford once more. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Going for it, it's Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Look at that power, deep left side. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, LA. The Rams now lead by 10.
Kate, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
14. Panthers 3.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, this is Etienne. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. New set of downs for him from the 31. From the pistol, it's Young. All the time in the world. And he's brought down after a short gain.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Putting the tight end in motion. On the counter, Dowdle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Sam Martin on again now to punt it away. Back deep for the Rams. It's Xavier Smith. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 29-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Set up the screen. Here's Nakua. And this one doesn't go far.
Complete to Puka Nakua. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Got a man. That's Nakua. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Rams.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Stafford from the gun. Right side into the hands of Adams.
Stafford's pass. Complete to number 17, Devontae Adams. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. And motion the tight end over. Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Into traffic, complete! And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Throw left side, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Rams first down. A gain of 15. And a Rams first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Stafford's going to throw once more. This finds Smith. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player. As they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stafford again. Brought in. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams push their lead to 18.
Panthers 3.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, this is ETN. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this first half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. First down, Young. Completed to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Dumps it off to his running back. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
At the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from the 37. Young up 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Deep.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He'll throw it. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
For Carolina.
Blake Corum now to return it. He dodged the tackle. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20. And the Rams, first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Los Angeles.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Nakua here, he's got it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Rams have the first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down throw here for Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. Now Stafford to throw. Brought in right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Stafford back to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Mevis able to knock it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you'd love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Hubbard with a return here. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Dowdle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Young working from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Young. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. On the ground again with Dowdle. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Young from the gun on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now it's Young. Dumped off to his running back. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Dowdle will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. In the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Rush coming for Young. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game.
Panthers 10.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Corum now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the 4th. And Brock, they are in control of that football. We've set it down from the 37. Stafford now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam are what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Back to throw, here's Stafford. Behind the line, he lost that football. Picked up by the Panthers. At the 20. And Carolina makes the house call. Touchdown! The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap. And that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 17.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Corum now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Rams take over.
The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They'll motion Smith left. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, well, those are welcome bonus yards.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with Williams. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st down now, ball at the 33. To throw. Stafford finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run. This is Williams. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All set now. 1st and 10. Another run for Williams. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Set up the screen. Here's McCullough. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Trying to sneak with Stafford. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Hubbard with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Panthers set to take the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds his back complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers got to score in a hurry. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Tremble with the grab. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 42-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To the air yet again. Young. Caught, nice gain left side. To the house, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. We tie this game in the fourth.
Panthers 24.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. First and 10 from the 43. Give to Williams from the gun. And he has the first down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
And the Rams first down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.